Start recording. Hey everybody, it's Nelson again with Carrie, Belinda, and John today. Ernie should be joining in soon. This is the Mardox Daily Live Chat for December 1st, 2016. Now, I was saying that date, I gotta wonder, where did our whole year go? Hey guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's fast.
it just went poof, you know. So
Yeah.
we're still stuck with limited bandwidth issues today, so I'm not going to show my camera today, and until the 7th, till we get the stuff figured out. Um, Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the comments, like the videos, each one, comment below. We run a monthly contest. Once a month, we give away prizes. Hi, Ernie.
Hey guys.
There you go. So every month we give away prizes to our members. Last month, in November, we had a winner that won a customized cup with his name on it. And apparently he lives in Russia. So yeah, we do mail to Russia. I'm just hoping it's his proper email address that I mail to. I get that organized. But John Smith, if you're watching this video, get a hold of me on through YouTube, the messaging system on YouTube. And I need your mailing address and your phone number, and I'll get that shipped off to you. So December, we've got 2 Amazon gift cards of $25 that we're going to be giving out to 2 separate members. So get in there, subscribe, like, and comment to all the videos for the month of December, and we're going to choose 2 winners this month. So get in there and do that. Also, pass the word out to everybody you know on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google Plus, whatever, and get the word out. I'm sure your friends and family would love to have a chance at winning a prize. Hey, what do you guys think? Especially those Amazon gift cards, right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
I know Ernie could use one, right, Ernie?
I can use anything that's good like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, so get in there. Today's topic. How about we do today's topic of less hate, more love?
Screw you.
I mean, have you? Yeah, okay, Belinda. There's a
Oh, dear. I'm
there's
not
the
feeling
first
a whole lot of love coming from there.
there's the first foul language of the day of the year.
I meant that with all the love in my heart, just so you know.
Yeah, okay, I'll believe you. No, I'm saying that because I saw an article on the news today. It's already 2 days old. It is a firearms attack. A person that it was said on the news that the person went to this school area and started shooting, and that there was people injured and all this. And I watched the news. Something was weird about this, and seriously, people, we've got to start looking at the headlines. You got to start looking at the news and paying attention. ABC and Fox declared it was a school shooting, a school property shooting, and what really happened was the guy went nuts. He drove his car into the crowd of people at the school. The police officer that saw this told the person to stop, didn't stop. He drew his gun and took down the perpetrator, the person driving his car through the public. As far as I'm concerned, the police officer is a hero, because think of how many people he saved by doing that, by stopping that driver from continuing to drive through people. But it was declared as a school shooting, and everybody took it as somebody went into a school and started shooting people. You know, the
Wow.
news. The news is no longer right. Come on, people, do the math. These are CNN. This is NBC, ABC. They're taking,
Liberal.
yeah,
Libtards.
yeah. They're taking whatever it is. Run with the news. As their goal is to get as many hits, as much traffic, as many views as possible, and then we'll deal with the real story later. Last month, Fox put out 29 retractions. 29. Whereas 10 years ago, 1 retraction was embarrassing. Think about that.
Wow.
They're not even verifying their facts anymore. There's nobody that's even looking into, oh, school shooting, quick. You see that, the fingers going real nuts. School shooting. And no, it's the officer stopped a person from potentially killing a bunch of people. Now, if I understand the story right, no one died, thank God, or just a few injured people. But I applaud the police officer for taking taking action.
Is that Ohio State shooting?
Yeah,
Or that?
yeah, that's it. That's
It wasn't, which was a shooting of the perpetrator.
That's right.
No, actually, what happened is when they originally come on, the school had sent out an alert message by text to the students that basically said run and hide,
Yeah.
And they didn't know what the heck was going on, so they were running and hiding, but they didn't know where to or for what from what.
Right.
And shots were heard, and then it was reported there's an active shooter on campus, not by the school, but by the different news services.
Oh, hold on. Now the director of the school released a report saying that he released an article about the shooting. There was his own words. He said there was a shooting.
The shots that everyone heard fired were the ones from the campus police officer, which neutralized the threat. He was driving in. He got his car, drove into people, jumped out of the car with a knife. One person is deceased. I believe 8 others were injured.
One person is passed away now? Because when I looked at it, it said there was no deaths yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the only death I know about was the guy himself. I didn't know that
he's
someone
dead.
else.
The perpetrator's dead.
No, the perpetrator is dead. Yeah, that was the police were able to respond, I believe, in less than 30 seconds or 60 seconds.
Yeah, within a minute
because
he took it down.
They were on site incredibly quick. That young officer took quick and decisive action and did what needed to be done to protect a lot of other people.
That's it. In this case, like I said, I think the police officer is a hero. He saved a lot of people.
Yeah, sure. One thing about what you were saying, and that is true, is that especially when people get their news online, they need to double check the source, because sometimes people put out news articles and stuff, and it's not from what you think it's from.
Right. There was an article about a week ago that a person said there's a new virus out, there's a new outbreak, the whole 9 yards. They started a panic about a new outbreak, and it turned out it was a hoax.
Yeah, because people they just go by. That's why the social media stuff catches fire like that, because they don't check this. Now there are mainstream news organizations that, for better or for worse, do as good as they can with fact checking. There are some mainstream news organizations that they live for controversy, you see, and I'm not going to mention any news organization names, but there are some that I won't watch because I don't the brand of reporting.
Yeah.
But now I usually watch here in Germany. I watch CNN International.
Yeah.
And
but CNN is one of the worst ones now. Where they're favoring one side of the story or the other. You got to be careful with CNN.
At least Fox is somewhat conservative.
Well, this is the thing. First of all, we need to be a bit careful because everything conservative is not always that cool. But second of all, even CNN themselves, because after this whole thing with the U.S. election and how everything was reported on and stuff, it was said that, news organizations need to get back to how they used to do news and do a whole lot more fact checking and be a lot more even and not so one-sided and stuff like that.
That's right. The news entities used to get brought to court and sued if they released.
But you see, my point is they discussed this on CNN. This was on CNN, and they had a discussion about it, and they included themselves, and they said they really need to change that, because there are certain news programs that come on CNN, not just the news stories and reports, but they do a lot of programs about this and that and the other thing, and they focus on certain things. And you have people like Christian Amanpour, Fareed Zakaria, and those guys, and they do their programs, and they have extremely interesting programs. And CNN has done a lot to focus on a lot of things over the years, like human trafficking and stuff like that. and then they have their CNN hero every year. They pick citizens doing particular things and stuff. Um, so I tend to like seeing, but at the same time, I know that you have to take the stuff for what it's worth, and no matter who it is or what channel it is, you have to use your clear thinking faculties.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what I wanted to get at was the it doesn't really matter if it's Fox or CNN or anybody. They're all coming out with false information too quick, causing a panic. Like I said, there was a claim that there was a outbreak of a really bad disease, something nasty. And then it turned out it was just a hoax. It came off of somebody's Twitter feed. This is about a week and a half ago. And again, it was, well, we're sorry, we got our facts wrong. It's like they've got to stop doing this.
They should not report from Twitter feeds until it's thoroughly fact checked or something. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. So
See,
go ahead.
I'm sorry not to interrupt, but here's the thing. When true newsworthy things happen, like miracles or something, anything good, something helpful, most media is liberal, and all they care about is what gets ratings, sensationalism. They don't want to report on things that we should know about, things that would be uplifting, things that would help us. They just want to get the dirt, or somebody shot somebody,
because they got to get the news out before anyone else gets out. They have to have this scoop.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say too. You got two things at work here. You got the competitive nature of the industry, where everybody's scrambling to be first with the news, and they're going on air before they have the facts straight.
That's right.
And the other have is because of that competitiveness, you got more editorializing and careful editing going on that tend to put some sort of opinion on things. Whether it be a smirk, a shrug, a laugh, a giggle, as something is being, or a look on the face of a reporter. It's not straight news reporting anymore. It's about entertainment now, and it's about getting the eyeballs on the screen, or the ears on the radio to hear what you got to say, so that you can beat out the other networks. And it's kind of a sad state of affairs, because you've gotten to the point where, if you're going to watch if you're going to have news editorialized, then watch an editorial news program. But for straight news, we should get straight news, and it should not be all this slanting we see going on one way or the other.
That's right. That's right. Good news. Let's go back to another article that you guys can see this. I hope we can all see this. I just hope this is broadcasting on the feed side. Just want to double check it. Just one little second. No, it's not feeding. There we go. I will transition this. Good news is we're now up to $54,305 raised for Jason, the father of those two kids that had their lives taken. And there's still, the donations are still coming in. I think this is totally awesome. Right? This is really nice, good news to hear, right, guys?
Yeah. Outstanding.
$54,305 so far. John, we're talking about good news. I thought I got to go take a look at that.
That's outstanding. Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so I know, like I started off. Hey, we got to get into less hate and more love. Just all around in the world today. There's too much. There's too much that's going on that's becoming negative and unbearable to live. I mean, it's if I was an alien being coming down to our planet to see if I wanted to make contact with us, I would be really very hesitant. I would look at us and say we're worse than Neanderthals. We've gone backwards in terms of violence.
You would run.
Yeah. Well, run. I'd get in the spaceship and go, because I'd be an alien, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you run away in your spaceship.
Yeah. How fast is speed of light? I want to go faster.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
right.
Hi, Eugene. Welcome to the group.
Hello, Eugene.
Hello, Nelson. Hello, John.
There's Eugene. Good to hear you again.
Yeah.
So we're all of our videos have gone to being offline. It's just to save bandwidth. We're still online. There's nothing wrong. It just doesn't look too good. The 7th will have a proper feed with everybody's camera showing and everything looking all nice and pretty.
Hey, Nels.
So did any one of you have a topic you want to talk about? Carrie want to say something, and I think John might have something.
I just have a question.
Sure.
How do you get your picture on there
I'm
instead
special.
of just your name?
I'm special. No, it's because I have a paid account at Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's when you'd have to go into Zoom, log into your the website zoom.us, and
Yeah.
then I think you can upload your picture. Okay, it would be good if you could get your picture up there.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I meant to go into Zoom and check it
Yeah,
out.
it's on
I
your
do have a
profile.
Zoom account, but I have a free one.
Yeah.
How much is the paid one?
I'm paying, I don't know. I got to go back and look. I think it's $20.
A month? A year?
Yeah, a month.
Do they have a yearly plan?
You have to go look.
They have different levels, Belinda. They have
Okay.
like a free level, then they have a smaller paid level. Depends on how many people you want to be allowing into your room.
Yeah, just like most webinars.
Yeah, I took Pro because it allows unlimited time with 50 participants. So like 10 times of what's already here in this room. So, or 8 times. That would be 48. Okay. So, I took the Pro one, but there's one higher up where I think you can go like 100 or 150 people in a room. But seriously, who would want to be in a webinar, live webinar, with 150 people where all you have to do is stream it to YouTube? You know, and then with that you could have 1,000 people watching you all at the same time.
A lot of online teachers use the Zoom.
Yeah, some do. Yeah.
No, a lot do.
Oh, a lot do.
A
Yeah.
lot do.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I know that from my internet, my online teacher network.
They use Zoom. Yeah. Oh, okay.
A lot of them do.
So there are some of them that go up to like the 150 and 200 range in the room.
That I don't know. I don't know any in my circles who would. Normally they have single students.
Yeah, they do one-on-one.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the webinars you see nowadays are nothing more than extended sales pitches.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they want to get a bunch of people into the room so that and they get them all involved and they say, if this could do this for you and you could see this happen in your life, would you be interested? Somebody answer me now. Everybody say yes or no, and just try to really engage everyone and lead them up to that big apex where they finally hit them with the bomb and say, you know what, we got this product, we got this deal, and and if you buy today before this webinar is over, I'm going to give you, and for being here, I'm going to give you a special discount or blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing, and I think I've only been to one webinar where the product was not a high-end product at the end, and it's like, I sat through an hour of this. I didn't get anything really usable, except it was just a big, long infomercial. I could have been marketing and making money instead of sitting here learning how I can spend it with these guys.
Yeah.
Ernie, if you're serious, you're going to spend that $10,000 with me because I'm for real.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, here's the big bomb. Belinda has a $10,000 product. If you buy it today, you'll get it for $9,999.99.
Exactly. If you're serious, you'll do it. If that means you got to sell your mother for a dime, you'll do it.
That's it. Some of these webinars really are catchy. I've gotten suckered into a couple of the videos where you hear about the story and it all makes sense, but you got to think there could have been 10 writers writing the story behind the scenes, and it's always designed to pull in your heartstrings.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's always a sad story. The person made money and then he lost everything. Then he won it all back again because he met somebody in Russia, or my little story I did the other day. I did it on the fly and it sounded pretty good, right, Carrie? I think Carrie was there. She said it sounded pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. How did that go? Yeah. Well, I have a video that starts off. It says, "I'm an ex-hacker, an ex-hooker, an ex-programmer that lost everything just to regain everything, just to lose everything again." And then I start the whole spiel. I did one of those videos. I got a lot of traffic, but unfortunately, a lot of the people that signed up left right away because it was promises that we were making that nobody could keep up with. And it was after doing that video I said I'd never do that again. It's I do have a really good story I could tell people in my past. Even I talked to Belinda about the other day, and it really is a heart-catching story. but it's not how I want to get members signed up to our group. I want to get true, honest to God people to sign up and be part of our group because they're interested in marketing, not because of what I did in my past.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look at Ernie. Look where he came from. He used to have hair, if anyone believes that.
It's been a while, a long while. But it's funny how something like that sneaks up on you. One day you kind of look up the mirror. Oh, I'm missing a few hairs. Oh, my hairline seems to be receded. You know how things change in your life. It's like putting on weight. You know, you say, I'm not looking too bad, and then all of a sudden you kind of, oh man, these pants are getting a little tight. They must be shrinking in the washer. You know, things kind of creep up on you. It's the way. Yeah, there you go. See,
there you go.
And
hair's there. It's just
life kind of plays those little tricks.
I woke up one morning and my daughter went, "Daddy, you got white hairs," and I'm like, "Oh no." So
I'm glad I don't have white hair.
not yet.
I won't. My family, we don't start showing gray until we're like in our 50s at least.
Yeah, that's normal. I'm 42, so I'm stressed out. That's all mine is. 4
I'm
daughters.
stressed.
4 daughters. That's all I have to say is 4 daughters stressed out.
Well, I'm 52. I only have a little bit of gray hair so far.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, you already started. A little bit is something. But no, but that's true.
Yeah, but I don't mind. It doesn't bother me.
But going back to Ernie's thing, the webinar, that's a good topic. I mean, how many people, and I'd like to hear people put this, comments down below under the video and tell us what their experience was with webinars and whether or not they like to see webinars still or not. Because, they are and have become just huge sales pitches. Some of them are really good, but you always get hit. You sit there for an hour in a webinar, or 2 hours in some cases, and you sit there going, oh, okay, how much is this going to cost after a while,
Mm-hmm.
And some of them pull you right in, like I said, the heartstrings.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, how about you guys? Have you guys been turned off by webinars in general?
I don't usually go to webinars unless they have something to do with my area of business, like with teaching and everything,
Right.
Online teaching networks and stuff. I go to those, and only if it's a webinar that I know it's about something real, even though it might be a sales pitch, but it's about something that I might be interested in, but not a general webinar. I tend not to go to those.
Right.
Because, like I said, they're just sales pitches. You get tired of being sold to all the time.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I hate is a webinar. No, do you guys buy from JV Zoo or Warrior Forum?
Yes, I do.
You think, okay, I do too. That you know how like you have the front end, and then you think, okay, I got what I need. Then I hit you with the the OTOs 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. Trying to upsell, and some things you will get because some things sound okay. This would go well, but others you just bypass. Then they put you on a webinar because they want to sell you even more.
Yeah. Well, their gimmick is sell.
I can mention one webinar that takes place. I think he's still doing them every Monday night, and he calls it the Here to Help You series. And this guy actually does give you actionable content. It's a lot of it's toward newbies, but a lot of times you can learn things even that or relearn things sometimes that are necessary. But I don't know if you guys are aware or know the guy Rick Roberts.
Heard of him? Yeah.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, and Rick is a great guy. I bought one of his products a long time ago, and I had a question on it. I think I only paid I don't remember. It's just a few dollars I paid for the product. And I had a simple question, and the guy, he just went above and beyond to help work me through what he was teaching in that, the inexpensive guide I bought. And I thought, wow, this guy really puts it out there, And then I got on his list, of course, and he gives these Monday night trainings, and they're all content, I mean, it doesn't all lead up to a sales pitch. Now, if he has something going on, I think probably at the end he might mention, hey, you guys, watch your email. I got this coming up. But basically, he gives you the whole impression that he's not there to do anything more than provide information and serve you. And I think he knows that because of that, when we need a product, we're going to go to him first and say, hey, are you an affiliate for this? Or, and I don't know. He's just one of those people that to me, at least in all my experiences and the trainings that I have sat in on, he's been one of the guys in the white hats,
Yeah, and that's how I like to show my stuff. Like I'm talking about doing a classroom series. I'm still working on it, but that's basically what I want to do. Is I want to set up a series where we'll do live shows like this. We'll answer people's questions. We'll talk to our users free of charge, free or paid, and we'll record the series and put them up. Get people to watch this stuff. Um,
There's a guy named Frank Anders, and I'm one of his longtime business friends and partners. He started something called the Instant Resale Club. Now he's also doing a new one called One Up Wonder. And what he does, he takes JVZoo products and any other place he gets them, he buys the agency or white label rights, and he resells the whole, where you normally have the OTOs. If you want to upgrade to that particular software, he only gets the best software, and he'll charge like $27 or $57, one time, and you get the upgrade, you get everything, you can resell it, and he has like daily webinar trainings
right.
for all members, and that includes free members. You can be a free member or a paid member, but the software you buy separately if you want to resell that. But I mean, it's a lot of good content. He doesn't get you on a list and just sell everything under the sun to you. He's not like that. So I can agree with Ernie on, very few people that actually, do it the right way.
Right. It's true. It's but and that builds up that person's credibility. Again, it comes back down to relationship, like we we're talking about one of the other episodes of our show here. Your reputation is big. If people can trust your content, you're going to go far. If they know that what you're going to offer them is legit, they're going to go far.
Yeah. Exactly.
Same thing goes for what we're doing here. People are signing in. Like I said the other day, Carrie was talking to one person, and the person said to her, "Hey, wait a minute, are you the same Carrie as in the videos?" And she said, "Yeah." And from there, the reputation, the relationship changed, because now the person saw her as an authority because she's in one of these shows, and therefore she should know what she's talking about, right? And it's how you come across to people, But going back to the webinars, personally, I'm getting totally sick of them. I'm seeing a new one every day. A person saying new webinar, new webinar, new webinar. Now you're getting into these multi-day webinars where you have to join. You have to be in for 5, 6, 7 days straight before they sell it to you. Any of you guys seen these?
I've heard of them, but I'm so busy. I don't do a lot of webinars like I used to. I just do the important ones that actually give you content.
Exactly. Day 1, you show up, you listen to it. Day 2, you might, okay, I'm too busy for this. It's blah, 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 blah. Day 3, you're out. By the time you don't show up for day 3, they don't send you the link for day 4, day 5, day 6. You're gone. And that's the thing. By the time they get to 7, then they know, or even number 3 or 4, they know absolutely who's really serious and who isn't. To sell the product to.
Yeah, honestly, folks, I mean, I think some of these people, if they would spend less time going to webinars and more time learning things, doing things, putting things into action that they do have, they probably have a hard drive of enough information to make a decent living. If they would just take one of those things and learn it and do it. But to take and spend all your time going to webinars looking for the next best thing, or hoping somebody's going to drop some amazing pot of gold out of that webinar that's going to change your life forever. Don't be judicious about how you use your time.
Like what I call the launch, the product launch merry-go-round from hell.
Let's face it, most people buy stuff and let it sit there and collect dust anyway, so why they bother? Or they abuse it, worse yet.
Or they mutilate it. The system works. Instead of selling it as it is and it actually works, they mutilate it to make it their own, and then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Not everybody can create a system. I've seen one guy grab an ebook. It talked about funnels, and he said, "Hey, wait a minute, I was in Amway. I'm going to apply the Amway system to it." Well, there's a reason why it wasn't done by now, because it doesn't work. Logistically and mathematically, it will not work. So, but the person had to go mutilate it, make an MLM program, go and sell it, and then now the system, the whole project is closed down and gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna spill the beans here, because I've been doing this for 25 years on and offline, and I've seen all the dirty politics behind the scenes. And I will tell you right now, majority of things that people teach where they want your money is stuff that either is outdated, or they're giving you bits and pieces of what they're really doing, their secret that they're never going to totally reveal to you because then you become their competitor. Or 3, it never worked to begin with, and that's the majority as a whole.
Yeah, that's right. You're better off sticking with an organization like ours here, where you have an actual website, you have a backup team, you have people that are going to sit there and talk with you. Most of our members, like especially on this panel right here, we'll bend over backwards to help you out. Carrie, let's take you as an example. How many people do you talk to in a day on Skype that, they not just trying to get them into Mardox, but after they're in, they want some advice?
Well, 5 or 6 maybe.
Yeah, but do you have to do that? In general, you don't have to do that. It's something you chose to do, right?
Yeah.
You see, so that's what I like about our group is not everybody's in it for the money.
Yeah, but it is about relationship too, so.
This whole industry is about relationship, but people tend to forget that and are being taught the wrong way. That's the problem.
That's correct.
Exactly. You want to talk about taking relationships the wrong direction. Who of us on Facebook hasn't had somebody pop up on a little IM? Hey, are you open to a new way of making money? You have no idea who these people are, You're in one of the groups you're in or something. It's like, wow, kiss me first before you try to take me, to the back. And you just get tired of that because it's like, don't approach me like that. Just
I'm putting 2 hands up. Does that count?
Honestly, you know what I do, Ernie? I actually take advantage of that and I reverse market them, but I don't do it unethically. I do it the correct way. And I ask them, well, what is your business? What, I get them to talk to me. It's what I do. I reverse it.
Yeah. That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, that's another thing too, because you don't come across as being spamming, but it's still hard to do. It's still difficult in trying to get people to talk to you. I mean, I can't make heads or tails of Facebook. I've tried to make Facebook work. I can't make it work. I don't know what it is.
Really? It's actually pretty simple. You just have to go into your inbox where people are trying to spam you, and you get them out of the spam mindset is what you do. But if they're one of those people that are diehard spammers and it's like they don't even hear what you're saying, that's when you just go ahead and say bye-bye and block them or whatever.
But that's what I mean. I find myself being in there doing like you're saying, and then it's more like I'm just wasting my time. I'm just, I got better things to do than try to make conversation with these people. It's like, because they are all diehard. They've already got their product or service stuck in their head, and that's all they want to sell or promote is that product, and that's it.
Yeah, but for me, it's 50-50. Half do, half don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's always somebody looking for something better.
And who's teaching this stuff anyway? I mean, these people obviously have been told by someone, and if they're in a network marketing, it's usually they're upline or they read it in some ebook or something. This is the way to get business. It's like, who's teaching that?
I'll tell you what, Ernie.
They're crazy. That doesn't even make sense.
Some of the upline are teaching what they're not doing. They're teaching that to their downline. If they were smart, they would teach them exactly what they really are doing if they're the successful ones. And if they're not, then it's the blind leading the blind.
Yeah. Look at me. Mine's a membership site, and I'm not holding anything back. If somebody wants to set up their own membership site, give me call me, contact me, and I'll help you set up your own membership site. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to tell you my do's and don'ts. But I don't have a program set up where you got to pay $10,000 to get in for life and you'll make money. It's your project, your membership site. I'll help you set it up. We'll take it step by step. But a lot of these marketers are selling junk to people, telling people it's good. Meanwhile, in the background, they're laughing their heads off at their desk. Once they click, end of webinar, they're sitting there rubbing their hands together and doing that maniacal laugh, and there it is.
Free pools. They take free pools and charge.
Very funny, though.
That's it, and I mean, it might be $5, but if you got 1,000 people, it's $5,000 you made in one webinar. If it's $99, you got 1,000 people, it's $99,000. No wonder they're going to the bank, and they don't care. Look at the person I bought a product from not too long ago. And I finally got the refund back. Finally, after threatening them that I'm gonna just blast their name out there, which I'm not done yet. I'm gonna test their project one more time, and if I'm right, I'm gonna tell our members not to do business with them. But I mean, these content providers out there, they're ruining the industry by saying do this, But they don't tell you about the second part, or the second part is available to you in the upsell or the upgrade.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's like
I have some information. Belinda's answer to Belinda's question about Zoom.
Oh, thank you, John.
go ahead.
You're welcome. Okay, there's a pro upgrade for $14.99 a month,
That's what I got.
and you can have up to 9 hosts and 50 participants per host.
No. 50 participants, period.
Okay, yeah, 50, exactly, 50 participants, and you can have 9 hosts. I'm sorry, thank you for your correction.
Now hold on. Now it's $14.99 per host. Be careful about that, because if you select
It
nine,
says-
it's 9 times $14.99.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just looking at it, and it says $14.99. Ah, yeah, you're right, per month per host.
Per month per host. So if you want 2 hosts,
Okay,
it's
you're right,
$30.
You're right.
The great Nelson is always right, even when he's
Yes. I am almost a guru, but never
Pay
will be.
attention to detail. So anyway, let me start over.
Yeah.
The pro upgrade is $14.99 a month, and you can have 50 participants.
Right.
Okay. You can have unlimited meetings, unlimited meeting duration, and unlimited meeting size. Okay. Now there is a business upgrade for $19.99 a month, and that you can.
So 150 participants, I think.
It says the same. It says host up to 50 participants.
Oh, what's the difference?
What's
What's the difference? There's got to be a difference in the price.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking. Okay. Check it out. Let me go across the board here. Okay, now it has the free one, and it says 40 minutes limit on group meetings. Okay, on the other one, there are no limits. Okay, now with the free one, you can host up to 50 participants. Oh, these are the basic features. And you can have unlimited meetings.
Not on free.
For a one-to-one meeting, unlimited one-to-one meeting.
Yeah.
I can do that on Skype though, for that.
That's right.
Well, yeah, sure, but the thing about Zoom is they have different features that Skype doesn't have.
Yeah.
You can do all the teacher stuff with Zoom, and yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. And Zoom is designed for users with low bandwidth.
But when I looked at it last, it was 150 participants for the business one. Personally, myself, I think nobody really needs anything bigger than Pro. Save the $5. Sometimes it's better to you hear $19.95. If you can go to $14.99, go with it, because it will save you $5. And unless you know you're going to have more than 50 people joining your chat, I don't see a point to it.
Yeah, well, I need to do it for a yearly. I can't do monthly, so.
Yeah, but you'd have to contact them and find out.
Yeah.
They'll probably have a yearly deal, or we'll probably give you.
They'll give you one. Sometimes they give you a discount if you pay for a year ahead, which
exactly. A lot of places do.
Yeah.
That's it. So so check in on that at zoom.us. And really good program. This is the program we're chatting on right now, actually. This black screen in the middle with all the boxes. This is Zoom. Very easy to use.
They're using Zoom now. They left go to meeting and go to Zoom.
Yeah, if you're going to have 50 people in, then I suggest you take 2 hosts. So it costs you $30 a month. One host to do the moderating, and the other host in case the second one disappears for one technical glitch. But the second host, to take over. But you can still do it as one host. Like when I can transfer the host to Carrie, and Carrie can handle all the button clicking, because we know how much Carrie loves to have all that control.
Yeah.
Right, Carrie? Carrie's muted. Carrie's like, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore.
Control freak.
I keep forgetting that I'm mute.
Yeah, that's it. No, Carrie's got a lot going on in her house. The other day we had vacuum going on in her house, and
Today
Um,
Jessica's gone, but I have a sleeping toddler. Who knows when she'll wake up?
yeah, there you go. There you go. I haven't. I forgot to look at the time when we started. Does anybody know how long the video is so far?
38 minutes so far.
Yeah, 38 minutes. Okay, 'cause I don't have the. Oh, there is time down there. Okay, 39 minutes 47 seconds. Okay,
You're
cool.
smart, Nelson. Very, very, very. Anyway,
Yay!
I mean, anyway, when you're speaking of tools, I am putting a list together. I was telling Ernie about this in Skype last night. I'm taking an update of my list I have now, and I'm updating to see which ones are still around. I'm making a list of free and low cost tools, and we're not talking junk. We're talking very good
Oh yeah.
practical software tools that I'm going to let you, give you to put in the back office.
Yeah.
But
I
here's
was gonna mention that to you. I got like you sent me links yesterday.
I sent you a couple to get you
yeah.
started. That
Yeah, no. But put them all in one list. Keep them categorized. I need the referral link. And,
okay. Well, just a referral for these
yeah,
tools.
and if you can give me a title and a description for every item.
Okay,
And
well, that's why I gave you the first one.
Yeah.
It's basically pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, because next week I'm going to take time. I'm going to go through the back office. I'm going to clean up the list, and if you can have it by then, we can put a bunch of stuff in. I got a bunch of stuff I want to put in also. Yeah, I was going to tell you, don't send it to me by Skype because by the time I get around to them, they've scrolled through the whole conversation and
Well, I don't know what email to send it to for you.
NelsonBuck3@gmail.com.
Oh no, it's just one word, no dots or anything.
No dots. And Nelson Buck, all one word, NELSONBUCK, the number 3 at gmail.com.
Okay, thanks. But I was going to say that there's people trying to sell.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys just for a second. I gotta be rude. I gotta grab a phone call here for about 2 minutes. If you guys don't mind, can I leave you guys to chat amongst yourselves without fighting?
Never.
I'll be right
I
back.
have a question.
We can talk about it.
I have a question I can toss out there that we can work with for a few minutes.
Sure.
Well, maybe somebody has an answer for me anyway. Has anyone done any podcasting recently? I'm looking for the best podcast host to work with.
I've done in the past, but not recently. It's like a bicycle; you don't forget how to do it.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them.
Just one little second, guys, if you don't mind. Carrie, did you see what just popped up?
Did I see what just popped up?
Yeah, your status.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And anyway, I'm looking for a good podcasting service. I'm kind of going through a couple. I want to be putting together a few podcasts for unrelated business. It's not related to business at this point. It's I want to do some ministry stuff, and I want to be able to podcast it. And I just wonder if anyone had any experience with any of these companies and would recommend one over the other.
I could talk to a few pastor friends of mine because they could tell you which ones are very reliable and inexpensive because they're always doing those kind of things.
All right. Yeah, get back with me on Skype or email me, and
Okay.
if you find something. And if any of you guys happen to think of anything, let me know. I'm looking for something that gives me as much bandwidth as possible, but I don't plan on making any of the stuff I do real long, but I don't want to have to make them little commercial-sized tidbits either,
Right.
And I'm interested in quality and exactly how much they'll retain for me, and also reputation and response, because some of them are so small, you can put whatever you want up there, but nobody's going to see it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for something to send my list to. I'm looking for someone where people will find me on the podcast as well.
Yeah. I don't know very many things like that. I haven't done that. So.
It's okay, Ernie. Like I said, I'll talk to a few people. Actually, two pastors, one of them has a home-based business, so I know they use it for that purpose as well. So I'll probably ask them first and see what they have to say.
Yeah.
I can also ask in my online teacher community.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll ask them and see what they say, and I'll get back with you.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
You do that.
Cool.
I have.
Let me ask out there too. Does anybody have a blog of their own that is not business related that they frequent?
I used to, but I let it go. It's probably not even around.
Not business related?
Yeah, mine's all business now. I gotta update that for that matter.
Yeah.
Here's the other question would be, why have a blog out there that's not business related? I mean, unless you're into a particular hobby or, I mean, who's going to come look to see? Yeah, who's going to come look to see what you've been up to, except maybe family, right?
Well,
But,
unless it's ministry related or something, you know.
yeah, you would have to be related to something specifically, like somebody did something about couponing or, you know, or real estate or, you know.
Crochet, knitting, trading.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So in some niche. But it seems
Well,
like
my sister, when she had breast cancer, she did a blog about breast cancer and her journey, right, to help other people with that disease, kind of thing.
Right.
So I guess that might be one reason why.
Yeah, like that's what we were talking about. If it's something
Yeah.
that's you know, something like that, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a business opportunity in these niche blogs. I think if a person knew how to could contact some of these people and say, listen, would you like to learn how to monetize your knitting blog, or how to monetize your, you know, and you could work as a mentor or teacher, or depending on what your skills are, you can even set it up for them. But you know, help somebody find ways they can actually earn money from their blogs, and they'd probably love you forever, you know.
Well, actually, we did have a program that we started like that. Me and another friend of mine, Joe. This is going back in 2011. We put a donate button, a PayPal donate button on our free. You know, we used the free blogging system, and we got people blogging about whatever interests them, and we would rotate and get traffic to it. And, you know, it'd be like $5 donations, and we would monetize on that at the same time, giving people, you know, some content, education on different things. It actually was good for a whole year. And then people just got lazy and, you know, for whatever reason, just stopped doing it.
I'm sorry,
I don't know about anyone else here, but boy, is it hard to keep up with a blog for me.
It is.
You get times where you write and you can write your brains out, and then other times there's like, I just got so much going, I'm not going to say anything. You know?
Yeah.
So
That's why
Ernie,
that one goes.
Yeah, I guess the challenge is to have something to write about, right?
Exactly.
What do brains have to do with blog posts? Most of them don't make any sense anyways.
Nelson.
Well,
Be quiet, Nelson. I have an important question here.
Okay, what?
Hey, Ernie, what was it that you were wanting to know again about the podcasting?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John. I didn't hear that.
What did you want to know about podcasting again?
Whether there were any, what are the best platforms out there where you can that'll host your podcast for you, and you know that are you know, fairly sizable and responsive.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Ernie,
talking about podcasting. How many of you would like to have these videos but put up on SoundCloud, for example, where you just you can download, listen just to the audio? Would that be of value?
I have SoundCloud. I have an account there. I've done that.
Okay, so is that worth doing?
Yeah, it is. If you want to just listen to audio, sure.
Okay, because I was thinking about it today, because I want to start going to the gym with my wife, just even on the treadmill, and I want to get, you know, earbuds and listen to different shows. And I thought, geez, maybe there's people in our group that would like, you know, just to listen to the audio version of this instead of just always the video.
Well, there's also Blog Talk Radio. I mean, I've done that too. I posted it, and I've been a guest on it, you know, with different things.
So,
I mean,
it is worth getting us put into, for example, SoundCloud and iTunes.
Well, yeah, because you'll reach more people actually that way.
Okay, well, cool. Then that's what we're going to do. Let's do it as of tomorrow. We're going to put up our very first podcast. Then that's what they call the podcast. Then, right? It's the audio version of the video, right?
Well, yeah, but there's special sites that also cater to the download file type of what a podcast is. That's what you're also looking at. But for just what we're doing, it doesn't have to be even considered a podcast. It just is, you know, the audio version that people can listen to.
But that's what I mean. But when you say podcast, what is I'm going to sound stupid now. People are going to watch this and go, oh my God, I'm going to spend money with this guy. And he is so stupid. He does know nothing.
No.
It's going to, okay, what exactly is a podcast?
Truth hurts, huh?
It's
Thanks, John.
it's you know how like there's MP3 downloads and MP4. It's the file type that it gets recorded onto.
Okay, so
So
in this
that you
case, it would be
can play
MP3,
it.
right?
Well, if you do like SoundCloud or Blog Talk Radio or any kind of audio like that, it just goes right through your computer. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's more universal.
Oh, I don't care if someone downloads it and keeps it on the computer. Who cares? I mean, what are you going to do? Take our audio and say, "Look, what it's my stuff." You know, come on, it's my voice.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, go ahead. I want you to bootleg our chats. Go for it. But I mean,
But that's all it really is. It's just a download file difference. Audio is audio, as far
Okay.
as that part.
yeah. Okay, so with SoundCloud and iTunes, are there any other platforms we should maybe look at?
I mean, there's recorders, but then you'd have to upload the files, so it kind of defeats the purpose. I think those two right there are really good just to start with.
To start with. Okay, so again, if anyone's watching thinks that we should be on any other platform, in the description below, put your comment. Make sure you like it and subscribe, and then you can also, in that case, you can maybe win a prize and leave an interesting piece of information for us. So I'm trying to get this contest thing. We got one winner so far. I'm really happy. It turns out he's in Russia apparently.
And I was hoping I was the winner, Dormy.
Oh yeah, well yours is
But
coming
I'm
one
happy
day.
for him.
Yeah, there's more months to come. Keep commenting.
Yeah, I want that gift card. I want that Xbox. I'm going to be really greedy.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Xbox. We don't know when it is, but I got one. Well, hey, next month, not December, January, we'll give away an Xbox One case. The empty shell. We're gonna give away the empty shell of an Xbox One.
You're cruel. You're just cruel.
But think about it. We break it up into 12 parts, 11. No, 12 parts, and every month you get a component as you assemble it. By December, you got a full Xbox One.
Are you on drugs?
I could be. I don't know. Does Ritalin count as drugs?
Yeah. You didn't take enough, or you took too much.
Yeah, that's it. I took too many. No, I had a banana. If you watched the video earlier, I had a banana.
Oh, that explains a lot. But anyway, as I was saying about the free tools.
Oh, geez. Yeah, so before I had my phone call, we were talking about the list of tools.
Yeah. Now, here's some people. Some people are so shady. This is what they do. They'll take a free tool that you could find online. And I'm not talking about where you have to do a lot of deep researching. I do research. But for those that, don't like to do really deep and they can easily still find it like the first 3 pages in or something, they'll take that tool and sell it. And what's worse is they usually take a junky free tool and sell it.
Yeah. And stay tuned because we're gonna have a lot of free on the tools right in our website pretty soon.
I mean, it's just this is why it gives this industry a bad name, because there's a lot of shady people and lazy people, and then the people that are serious and do want help and whatever, they're disillusioned.
I think it comes down to fear, and I'll give you an example. My daughter's dryer broke. The thermal cutoff broke. Now I sound like a complete idiot. We're talking about tools and marketing, and I'm going into a clothes dryer. Cool, Nelson. But the thermal cutoff broke. Now the thermal cutoff is about $10 to replace. Okay, but it would cost me the time and the traveling with the device to bring it to the shop and have it fixed. And I'd be looking at about $300 to have it fixed at the shop. So I went to the repair place and I said, "Can you sell me just the part?" Well, the guy was nice enough to tell me, if you're going to change the thermal cutoff, you have to change the other side, second half, and the thermostat. There's 3 or 4 parts that need to be changed. And he was nice to sell me the parts. But he says that he was surprised that we're doing it ourselves, because most people, as soon as they say washer or dryer, it's like, oh my God, I can never open that up. I have no idea what's in there, And in reality, I'd say 90% of the population can fix their own appliances as long as they take the time to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of these free tools, the same thing. Do your research. Look into where you can get these free tools. A lot of times you can find free tools that the same thing that's being sold is being given away for free somewhere else. Look in for it. I got caught buying a program for $50 to download YouTube videos, and a week after buying the software, I found a similar site. I just put in the website address, click the button, and boom, the video from YouTube is being downloaded to my hard drive. And it's like, it's free. It's 100% free. And I got swindled into having to pay $50 for basically the same thing, you know. So, you know, do your research. Do your research and learn how to do stuff. I did my research to learn how to fix the dryer. My dad's going to come help me. He's an electrician, a technician, you know. But I mean, it's not that hard to do. You save so much money if you do a little bit of research and take, you know, do the extra footwork.
You know
Yeah,
what?
well-
You can learn almost anything online today.
Hold on, Belinda, hold on a
Oh,
second.
sorry.
Who else is trying to talk? John?
Oh, just me.
Okay, go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. We cut you off twice.
Or you can keep your eyes open when your technician is at your house or whoever is at your house repairing anything, and check out what they're doing.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot that
Yeah.
way as well.
I do pool repair and maintenance in the summertime, and I love doing it because it gets me out of the house. And a lot of the time, they'll call me up. Oh my God, there's a leak. There's a leak. If they learn to just turn the motor off, the pump, turn it off, close the valve so the water in the pool doesn't flush out onto you, undo the fitting, put 1 or 2 turns of Teflon and screw the part back on, problem solved usually. But I charge $75 just to show up and do this work. You know, but they don't want to, because as far as they're concerned, that's the pump and filter that's under the deck. I don't want to touch it. That's the mentality, you know.
Yeah.
And in reality, what could possibly go wrong? You do it wrong and it leaks more, or you do it right and it doesn't leak, or you do something really stupid, critical, like don't reopen the valves and you turn the pump on and you burn out the pump. I mean, at most, it's a $200 oops at most, and that's after 8 hours. You know.
Well, Nelson, some people are like very, very frightened to do things that they don't think they're capable of doing. And some people have a knack of screwing up something that should be real simple.
But if you're gonna have me go out there and I'm gonna charge you, and I tell them up front, if I gotta go on site, it's $75. Some people will say it's $35. If I know it's stupid simple and it's on my way, I'll do it half price kind of thing. It'd be nice, you know. But I mean, like, I tell them, can you take care of it first, you know? And I tell them, you know, you do this, you do this, you do this, and by the time you're done talking to them, they're still going, I don't know, I don't really want to touch it, you know. It's like, you unscrew it, you fix it, you screw it back in. Can you change a light bulb? There's more danger for these people to change a light bulb than it is to fix a leak on their equipment.
You can learn almost anything online today, at least within reason. I mean, there's some things you still need to go to school for, granted, but you know, I like to be independent. I like to learn. I mean, I think it's just like in business, it's better, like we said yesterday, it's better to at least have it under your belt, even if you hate doing that particular thing, because you might have to fall back on it.
At least try it, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, you might hate it, but what if you actually find a way to make it so you like it, or that you hire someone to do it for you, but you still have to show that person what to do.
Or you want to know if they're screwing you over.
Exactly. You know. Exactly. So, you know, there's a lot of things there, you know. You know, I tell my members we want web design done. I'm doing web design for one person right now, and I told them, go out, look around, look at templates and designs. Biggest mistake I've ever done, because now he's looking at one template, we just got it set up and it looks good, and then he's like, no, I don't like it anymore now, and I want to change it. So I had to tell him today. I had to get stern. I had to really get stern and say, are you an idiot? I said, you essentially you have a car, but your motor and transmission aren't even built yet, and you're already talking about changing the body and the color. You know, who cares about the color? Who cares about if the windows are backwards? Let's get the motor and transmission and differential working, and then we'll come back to the way it looks, right? And I had to get stern with them, and it's few times I ever call someone an idiot. You know, it's like you got to be kidding me, right? You're going to set me back 2 weeks. I'll finish the work there again, and we'll still be two weeks behind. Let me finish what we have to do, and then we'll go back. You know, and it's just, I gotta watch not to waste my time. But it's like I wish these people would learn how to do the design part themselves, because it's not that hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it. Hey, if you guys want, we can wrap it up for today. If you guys want, if you guys don't mind.
It's fine with
Yeah,
me.
we have a consensus across the board here.
It's fine with
Okay,
me.
cool. Then let's do this for today, guys. Everybody, get on video so we can all say goodbye on so we can all say goodbye on video, and everybody will see what we look like. Because right now there's no sign of what we look like. Everything's
Okay,
all blacked out. There's Carrie. There's Belinda.
Carrie
And
has
I'm
to
waiting for
turn me on.
John. Waiting for John. Waiting for John. Waiting for
Carrie
John.
has to
We're
do
going to be
it. I
waiting for John
can't.
for quite a while.
Yeah, waiting for John.
Carrie has to do it.
Oh
Carrie
yeah,
has
Carrie,
to
Carrie,
do it.
Carrie, you got to turn this video back on. And
Thank
then
you.
there's Eugene. We're waiting for Eugene here. Is Eugene?
John's video? Oh, I don't know how that happened. Okay.
No, I turned him off because he was breaking up there earlier. But because I turned him off, I got to turn him back on. So you can do it as host.
Thank
There
you.
go. There
Okay.
you go. Eugene, are you gonna put your video on?
I have to think about
Eugene.
it.
Come on, Eugene. We gotta see what you look like just for a couple seconds.
I did.
She did. And you see her ceiling fan, and that classic haunted house window in the back.
That's because the
Hey,
blinds fell
That's
down.
Belinda. Hey, we're getting a discovery of what Belinda
All
looks.
right.
There you go. There you go. That's awesome.
Oh.
Okay, so
now we have
this
the
is-
forehead again.
So this was a daily live chat for Mardox, December 1st, 2016. And make sure to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Like, dislike, we don't mind. We like the likes better. Comment below that. Let us know what you think, or if you have any suggestions for topics. And because you have subscribed and liked and commented, it's all three have to be done to be eligible for the contest. If you do all three, then you're eligible for one of the two prizes this month at the $25 Amazon gift cards being given away at the end of this month. So get in there, comment each day. The more times you comment, the more chances you have at winning. Get the word out. Pass it out to people on Facebook, on Twitter, that we're doing this every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for Sundays, because Sunday is a day that I get to sit back and watch cartoons. So we'll leave it with that.
It's a day of rest of the Lord anyway.
That's right. We'll leave it with that. Oh, and we're not doing them live until the 7th of December because of bandwidth issues. I'm waiting for the fiber optic line to get installed. So until the 7th of September, we're going to record between 3 and 4, and then we'll upload. So by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be available to the public. So some of our members are expecting to see it live, and they're not seeing it live. So we'll get the word out. On the 7th, we got fiber optic. It's going to be super fast, and everybody can stream. So with that, everybody wants to say bye, and we'll shut this one down for today.
Bye,
God bless
everybody.
you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Talk to you guys soon.